Hi guys, Wade Curtis, founder of Curtis Property Group here. Another real life case study number 3 on how our clients are achieving great results in the property investment space through our education, our support and our hand holding. This is a married couple, homeowners, 2 kids under 10 years of age. They're both working, so they're both in the workforce. They've got equity in the family home of around $150,000. $150,000. Now, when we sit down with all of our clients, we drill down into their wants, their needs, their worries, their concerns, their long-term, short-term, medium-term goals, so we can help them implement a plan that's going to help them achieve those results. So when we sit down with this particular client, we work out how much money they want or need as a retirement income, and they need to live the lifestyle they want in today's dollars, because obviously in 20 years time, $50,000 in tomorrow's dollars is going to be worth half of that, so it's only going to be worth $25,000. So we need to be mindful of that. So this is in today's dollars, today's value. So the client needs $50,000 per annum income in 20 years time is their retirement goal, which will take them to around 55 years of age. So their main priorities were they want to send their kids to a private high school. They want to pay off their home loan over the next 10 years. So they want to reduce it, pay it off, and have a strategy on how they can do that. So what we do is we help them put that strategy in place through a number of different ways, through just structuring for debt reduction in terms of managing your money better, being able to put more money in and using credit cards and so forth to do that. I've actually done a YouTube video exactly on that, so we will put that out at some point if you haven't already seen it. It may be able to help you. So we pay off their home in the next 10 years. They want an overseas holiday with their kids to spend some family time, and they want to reduce their tax. They're obviously paying a lot of tax as well, so the idea is to get some of those dollars back to help with your wealth creation. So the action plan was to purchase a property. Their borrowing capacity was about $450,000 based on equity in the family home of $150,000, their current debt levels, and their income is their ability to be able to service the loans for an extra property. So maximum was about $450,000. So we wanted to stay under that, just to be conservative. So we looked for a property in the vicinity of $400,000 and $420,000. That was the plan, $420,000. We wanted to look in a master plan estate. These particular clients wanted to purchase in Western Australia. That's where they're from, that's where they live. So we wanted to look for a really good asset that ticks the boxes for schools, for shops, for transport, all of those amenities, CBD, distance to CBD, population growth and projections, average income of the area, etc., etc. So we need to go into all of the demographics before we help them actually get into an area. So this was actually a Stockland development. They built a really good product, a really good development. So they put schools and shops. So it was a really good family orientated area. So brand new, we borrowed 105%. So that means that we're borrowing for everything. So we're borrowing for stamp duty, legal costs, a 10% deposit. So we're using around $50,000 or $60,000 out of the $150,000 as a deposit, stamp duty, legal costs, and then we're borrowing the other 90% from another lender. So that's where we say we're borrowing around 105% of the value of the investment property. So we're better to do that for tax purposes. We never use cash to put into a deal or a property when we've got access to equity, because obviously it's more tax effective and more beneficial to do that. You use your cash to go on family holidays and buy your kids things and yourself and spoil yourself a little bit, or you pay it off your home. So at the end of the day, that's the way that you need to structure it. So the action plan was that 420 property, master plan estate, around 20 kilometres from the CBD, Perth CBD. Brand new, we wanted to buy new for tax, to reduce our taxes, get more tax deductions through depreciation and those types of things. The result, we found them a property at 400,000, just over 405, I think it was, or 404. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a double lock-up garage. So it wasn't on a massive block, it was on I think it was a 350 square metre block. So it wasn't huge, but it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Master plan estate, so it was a Stockman development, ticks all the boxes, be great for families and all the amenities and schools and shops, and a growing area, so people want to live there, so it attracts people to bring up their families in these environments. 4.6% rental return, that's what they were getting at $370 per week, which is really, really good. We ended up securing them an interest rate at 4.35%, so call it 4.5%. We only put the loan on interest only, so basically if we pay the principal portion on an investment property, the principal is not a tax deduction to you. So what we want to do is keep it on interest only, so we never reduce the loan, but the extra money that you would have paid in the principal component, if you had a principal interest, we put that extra money into your home loan, into your principal place of residence. So what that's doing is effectively reducing your non-tax deductible debt, and we're creating our tax deductible debt with our investments. So that's the way we need to structure it, using your money, getting your money working harder for you. So neutrally geared after tax, so the tax dollars were contributing to the holding cost, and effectively it was neutrally geared, so not costing them out of their own pocket, so to speak. Tax saving of around $7,000 per year. So we ticked all the boxes in terms of what we needed to start. This is the foundation, this is the first property for this particular client, and it's a good foundation for them to build on and duplicate on over the coming years. So really excited for them, very happy to have them on board, and they're really excited as well. That's it for case study number 3. Hope that enlightened you, educated you in some way, but yeah, looking forward to deliver case study number 4 in the coming weeks. Thank you, have a great day.